Welcome back to the Archive Network. Aurelius here with Malik, curators of the Conflict Archive. We left Conquests of Alexander the Great last time at Among the Survivors. Grief runs deep. Today we pick up where we left off. Rain pours down in sheets, drenching everything in sight. The Macedonian army stumbles through a world of mud, hunger, and doubt. They're far from home now, grappling with nature itself and the harsh reality of their situation. Each soldier fights not just the enemy but the relentless elements, their dreams of glory slipping away. It's a grim backdrop for a campaign that once sparkled with hope and ambition. We often forget that even the mightiest can be brought low by something as simple as a storm.
But those challenges aren't just environmental, Aurelius. The psychological toll is immense. The soldiers, once proud warriors, now feel despair creeping in like a shadow. This isn't just a storm outside. It's a storm within their hearts. They're wrestling with the weight of their choices, haunted by memories of battles fought and lives lost. Each decision gnaws at them, leaving scars that run deeper than any physical wound. It's a heavy burden to carry, and many don't know how to cope.
The edge of the known world is near. The monsoons come as Alexander pushes into the Punjab, and it's a sight to behold. Rivers overflow, swallowing roads whole beneath swirling torrents. It's a brutal test of endurance for his men. We see them struggling, drenched and weary, yet driven forward. Great leaders have always sought to expand their horizons, to push past the familiar. It's in these moments of challenge that the true nature of ambition reveals itself.
Aurelius, the question isn't just about pushing boundaries. It's about the human cost that often gets overlooked. The Macedonians are facing not only a physical battle, but an emotional one too. They're wrestling with doubts about their loyalty, their mission, and even their very existence. It's heartbreaking to think how many lives are caught in this struggle. This isn't just about an empire's ambition. It's a tragedy unfolding right before our eyes, affecting real people with real dreams.
At the banks of the Hydaspes River, a new enemy looms large. King Porus stands ready, his army bristling with an impressive line of war elephants. The sight of those massive creatures fills even the most seasoned veterans with a sense of dread. They aren't just beasts. They're a living barricade, a formidable force that alters the very rules of engagement. We can almost hear the thud of their feet on the ground, a sound that sends shivers through the ranks, reminding us that in battle, size matters.
Yes, but this isn't just about tactics. The elephants symbolize the might of Porus and the local resistance. They represent not just a force, but a deep-rooted connection to the land and its people. It's a clash of cultures, not merely a battle for territory. Behind every charge lies the hopes and dreams of countless individuals. The stakes are much higher now, as the outcome will shape lives for generations to come, far beyond the battlefield.
Alexander, refusing to turn back, hatches a bold plan for a crossing. He leads his most trusted men into the surging waters, where chaos reigns both in the river and in their mission. Rain pelts their faces, drenching them as they wrestle against the relentless current. Each stroke is a testament to their resolve, embodying the heart of their campaign. As they push forward, we see the raw determination that defines the fate of empire.
But the cost of that crossing is steep, Aurelius. Many are swept away, their cries lost in the storm. This isn't just about tactics. It's a desperate gamble with real lives at stake. The men we send are not mere pawns. They are individuals, each with dreams and families. They fight for their survival, and I fear that for many, the ultimate price will be paid, leaving behind loved ones who will never know what happened.
As dawn breaks, we see Alexander's men emerge from the thick mist, soaked to the bone, but very much alive. Porus's army, caught off guard, reels in shock. Suddenly, the battlefield erupts into chaos. Elephants charge forward like living mountains, while the Macedonian phalanxes find themselves thrown into disarray, their formations collapsing under the pressure. The relentless rain continues to pour, washing away blood and mingling it with the river, a stark reminder of the cost of ambition and conquest.
And yet, this chaos reveals so much more about Alexander than just his military prowess. Sure, he might win battles, but at what cost to his soul and those around him? The screams of the dying cut through the air, echoing the true price of conquest. This isn't a glorious campaign. It's a descent into madness, dragging down not just him, but his men too. They're not just soldiers. They're fathers, brothers, sons. Their suffering tells a story that should never be forgotten.
In the aftermath, Alexander chooses to show mercy to Porus, restoring him as a vassal instead of executing him. Some view this as a display of wisdom, while others see it as a glaring weakness. His decision sends ripples through the ranks, and what was once a unified Macedonian spirit starts to fray. Trust erodes in this foreign land, as whispers of doubt grow louder. Loyalty becomes a fragile concept when leaders make choices that leave their own uncertain.
And that decision is crucial, Aurelius. It's not just about strategy. It's about who we are. Alexander isn't merely a Macedonian conqueror anymore. He's transformed into something unfamiliar to his own men. They're starting to feel lost, and the dream of a united empire? It's slipping right through his fingers. The people who fought beside him, who believed in this vision, are now questioning everything. Can he bridge that gap before it's too late?
As the battered army limps toward Babylon, we see disease and exhaustion spreading like wildfire among the troops. The once great vision of conquest collapses under its own weight. Alexander, a figure of legend, now casts a long shadow over his own ambitions. His empire fractures before it even reaches the gates, a grim testament to what happens when ambition runs unchecked. It's a harsh reminder that even the mightiest can falter, leaving us to ponder the cost of such relentless pursuit.
That's where we leave it this time. Conquests of Alexander the Great continues. The story isn't finished yet. Find the full series on the Conflict Archive, part of the Archive Network. We'll be back with the next chapter.